Всем, братан, привет. Мы продолжаем играть в Ведьмака. И пошли. Поговорим с этим.
What?
The Commandant wanted to see me.
Leave your weapon here.
Guard it with care. It's very valuable.
Wait, Wolf. I need to talk to the Commandant too.
You going inside or not?
Listen, friend. I'm an officer and you're a runt. And when I say jump, you will not only...
Come on, Roach.
Понятно.
With these cunts, Laredo can protect the port from a drunk lumberjack, let alone Yorveth.
He succeeded.
A ballista. The bastard's got a ballista. You know the power of this weapon. Its arms strengthened with bronze plates and strung with horsehair. It can propel heavy bolts up to a mile away.
Yeah, an experienced crew can release 2 bolts each minute, but it can't hit the same spot twice because it recoils and shifts. I've heard that somewhere before.
Where did you learn about ballistae?
I knew someone who knew a bit about them.
Unimportant. We need to damage it if we don't want to be at Laredo's mercy. They're all drunk here now. I'll provoke the guard.
Relax, Roach. I don't want to fight this rabble again.
As long as that weapon's operational, no one will sail this section of the Pontar without Laredo's express permission.
I'll handle this. Go have a drink.
Nothing better than a fireside
I
feast.
think these drunkards protect
Except a
people from the
fireside
square
feast with copious amounts of liquor.
Add plough into the mix and it
Don't
doesn't
you
get any
traipse
better.
around here.
Luckily, the Commandant's provided it all.
Don't you traipse
Go
around
ahead,
here.
lass. Your uncle's got a story for you.
As
Don't
long
you
as he can
traipse.
afford to tell it. I'll not lend an ear for less than 10 orans.
Did you hear? 2 big
Tend to
shots
the
now.
ballistic
It's good a
arrows.
time and age.
True. You know this one. A little after skipping down the path. Pram.
What you want, old man?
I was looking to test my strength. Arm wrestling.
What do I stand to gain?
Nothing, because I'll thrash you.
And if I win?
You'll have beat a witcher. So I guess that gets you bragging rights.
Are you that Geralt fella? The Grey Wolf? All right. Let's begin.
You've had your song. Care for some real diversion?
Haven't had this good a time in ages.
That's true.
You know this one. A little after skipping down the path. Pram. Along came a dwarf there, kicked him in the arse. Pram.
Damn the dogs! The old man got me. I need to eat. Build up a bit.
Plow them all!
You've had...
No passage.
Интересно, как его...
Sniffing around like dogs in a rubbish dump.
Huh?
Haven't had this good
What do you need, ugly?
Ugly,
Well, you ain't exactly handsome.
but
I wouldn't worry. Women prefer ugly men to groomed dandies. And you're ugly something mighty. Care for a romp?
can't just now. But I'll find you later in town. What's your name?
Margarita.
I wanted to surprise my friend, the sad-looking guy by the ballista.
Some idiot wanted me to read him poems recently. Extravagance, as I say it. I didn't like it.
I was thinking of something a little more traditional.
What would you have me do?
Just go with your specialty.
All right, it'll be my standard rate.
Draw him away from the ballista while you're at it.
Slap me hard and call me stupid. Trying to put one by me? That'll cost you more.
How's that?
Surcharge on special requests. Those are the rules.
Let me think it over.
Не знаю, что много хорошо.
All right, I'm off to give the boys some diversion.
That's true.
You know this one? A little lad was skipping down the path. Plough 'em all, plough 'em all. Along came a dwarf and kicked him in the arse. Plough 'em all, plough 'em all. Oh, you arse fat
Care
dirty
for a
rotten
little
scum.
diversion,
Plough 'em
brave
all,
one?
plough 'em all.
I'm
Do
on
that
duty.
again, and I'll fuck you, mum.
Your comrades are well at it having their fun. Why
You've
should
had your
you be any
song.
worse?
Care for some real diversion?
Let's go.
Спасибо. Маргарита, спасибо. Не в таком месте.
Haven't had this good a time in ages.
That's
It's
true.
like that you could
You know this
conquer
one? A little lad was skipping down the path. Plough 'em all, plough 'em all. Along came a dwarf and kicked him in the arse. Plough 'em all, plough 'em all. Oh, you arse fat dirty rotten scum. Plough 'em all, plough 'em all. Do that again. Plough them all.
Laredo's busy with that witch Sheila. Come back later.
Geralt, let's wait downstairs in the yard.
You've had your song.
Вернон. Знаешь, я разобрался с баллистой.
Yes?
Do we wait until the Honorable Lady is done with the Venerable Hick?
Waste of time. Looks like a good number of Flotsam's town watchmen are here. We should look around. Did you see that arbalist behind the house? I'll get his attention. Give him something to think about. Why don't you find out what they're guarding so closely?
Allow him, squirrels. I'd put him in their place.
Стреляемся уже, думаю.
You're all talk. Prove it.
No passage.
Хорошо.
We're too soft on them, that's the problem. Soldiers are bored. The garrison's thinning.
Now you're
Soldier,
talking.
report to me
You don't
immediately.
need to look for the scoia'tail. Cut the rebel down one by one, and we'll finally have peace.
You go after the women. What do you want?
Killing the Shut it, soldier. Have respect
So?
for your superiors or spend the
Brats
rest of your
turn
life on
into
the
squirrels.
King's galley.
And once the women are gone,
I didn't realize.
In Flotsam, we cut the hands off thieves.
I was looking for the privy.
You're lucky the Commandant wants to see you. Come on!
Yeah. Я лучше проберусь. Я не хочу это делать. Я же не профессионал по-тихому. Потому это было весело. Столько провалов. Я знаю будущее. Что, баллистов реально
Soldier, report to me immediately.
Перчатки самые странные на сете.
what do you want?
Shut it, soldier. Have respect for your superiors or spend the rest of your life on the King's galley.
Блин, как...
In Flotsam, we cut the hands off thieves.
Блин, ну как с ним расправиться? Он отливает, потом вдруг услышал меня, блин.
Soldier, report to me immediately.
What do you want?
Shut it, soldier. Have respect for your superiors or spend the...
Как?
In Flotsam, we...
Че я говорил, будет провал дофига. Ну, пробуем все равно.
Plowing
Soldier,
squirrels.
report to me immediately.
I put him in their place.
You're all talk. Prove it. I doubt anyone would stop you. We're too soft on them, that's the problem. Soldiers are bored.
What do you want?
Garrison.
Shut it, soldier. Have respect for your superiors or spend the rest of your life on the King's galleys.
Японский.
In Flotsam.
Ну он же меня, блин... Как мне тогда там сделать? Японский был.
In Flotsam, we cut the
Да мне пофиг, что ты флотзами там делаешь, отрубаешь нам ворам руки. Я не вор. Я просто проверяю, что ты тут делаешь, блин. Если бы я вор, я бы уж тебя давно убил. Блин.
in Flotsam.
Да мне пофиг, что вы там делаете флотзами, отрубайте на всяким парням руки. Ну мне пофиг. Я не могу просто тебя убить. Потому что вы все это повторяете, когда вы находите кого-то. Я тебе бы отрубил давно руки. Мне пофиг, залезу.
You forget who you're dealing with, Commandant.
You must think me an idiot.
I cannot help myself. You take guardsmen off the streets to guard carpets, fabrics, and spices pilfered from merchants. Do you have any grasp of the responsibility that rests with you?
Don't teach an old man to piss, sorceress. I've ruled Flotsam for years.
Flotsam is ruled by a fear of Yorveth. That fear rules even you.
I've made my demands perfectly clear.
like a crying babe deprived of its rattle. In time, Commandant, they'll hang you by the neck from a roadside tree like a regular bandit. And rightly so, for you're no better.
Your time will come too, sorceress. They'll pile kindling at your feet.
Enough. Fear has confused you. Think over what I said and give your answer before it's too late.
Тупой.
In Flotsam.
Иди нафиг. Хотя бы сохранилось, что я рядом с окном был. Сохрани, мне пофиг. Я уже ждал, что он начнет двигаться. Нихера. Ничего, все равно не защищал, он патруль. Настолько тупой охранник, что ли? Или перед лицом просто пробегаю так тихо мимо. Фак.
In Flotsam.
Мне надо пойти. Когда он идет туда, мне надо туда побежать. То, блин, я побежал, и он так... Чё там? Козёл. Я разберусь с этой херней.
In Flotsam.
А, понятно. Как ты меня заметил? Я уж думал, ты настолько тупой, что, блин, не видишь мои руки. Блин, как?
In Flotsam, we cut the hands off thee.
Как хочется просто как-то пробраться мимо этой херни. Но не удается.
In Flotsam.
Как тогда мне это сделать? Охренел? Реально, наверное, охренел. Как я это должен сделать?
In Flotsam, we cut the hands
Он в
off.
стене! Ладно, теперь я понял хотя бы. Не ныкаться и потом идти туда. А то, блин, я никогда не успеваю так. Вот тут дофига лута, это хорошо, что я... пофиг. Уж думаю, бля, он прошел. Есть! Там что-то есть, блин! Нет! Не можешь просто спрыгнуть, ты, блин, прыгаешь с любого места. Охренел. Может спускаться вниз. Сохранюсь, посмотрим. Че там снизу? Заперт. Ну ладно. Ну?
Plowing squirrels. I'd put him in their place.
You're all talk.
Didn't like him from the start.
Laredo's storing valuable gifts from the merchants right here. He may be expecting Yorvith to attack. I overheard the Commandant talking to Sheila. I couldn't pinpoint the topic of their conversation, but it seems to me he's angling for something.
We'll see what he has to say.
We're too soft on them, that's the problem. Soldiers are bored. The garrison's thinning.
Now you're
На, вы еще тут. Интересно, тут еще это уже очнулся.
Put the rebel down one by one, and we'll finally have peace.
Go in. They await you.
Where are we to go? I'd hardly call this a hut.
You, I mean you, sir, cannot enter. We've been ordered to let in the Witcher, but no one else.
Son of a bitch. Fine. He wants to play hard, we'll play hard.
I don't want any trouble. I'll call for support.
No need. Tell Laredo I got the message.
See you, Roach.
You'd go after the women, then relish killing the elven brats. So, the brats turn into squirrels. And once the women are gone, there'll be no more brats.
Stop talking bollocks or
No
I'll
passage.
Here to see the Commandant.
We have business to discuss.
Good luck. He's in a foul mood.
Why?
We'll talk another time, and definitely elsewhere.
Не пофиг.
Finally! They didn't want to let me in while the sorceress was here.
Did you see her? Made up like a whore on parade day. They think they can do anything, those sorceresses. I heard what happened in Temeria. You know your name's on a warrant. It's unfortunate, though nothing that should impede our dealings. See, I'm the law round here, and the law needs to know what the legendary White Wolf's doing in this cesspit.
I'm looking for the man responsible for Foltest's death.
Here?
I know the Scoia'tael had a hand in it too. It's their trail I followed to Flotsam.
Lucky you found Bernard Laredo, then. If you're telling the truth, Yorveth's got raw blood on his hands. I can help you find him.
The Kingslayer. That's who I want. Huge man, pretty hard to mistake.
Was it him?
Yeah, he killed Foltest. Now he's sneaking around these woods.
In that case, we'll get him too. I heard you killed the Kairan. Flotsam is grateful. Let's say that squares the crimes of your friends. They're free to go. I trust you're on our side.
Whose side is that?
That of the people of Flotsam, of course. Terrorized by the Elven bandits for years now.
There was a time those forests belonged to the elves. To them, humans are bandits.
Spare me your sympathy. The Elder races, the Elder language, plough it all! Today they torch human settlements, they poison our wells, and they murder us along the highways. You fail to understand.
It's you who doesn't understand, Laredo. To tell you the truth, I'm not human.
You an elf? A dwarf? No, talking bollocks. I piss on the fact that they call you freak for your white hair and glowing eyes. You're a human like any other. We're fighting a war. And you, my friend, cannot straddle the fence.
Your point, Commandant?
You're a witcher. Your job is to protect the simpletons from monsters. I protect them from the danger that lurks amongst the trees.
You detest non-humans.
I detest Yorveth, the coward who hunts the innocent instead of facing soldiers. I detest that whore son who murders women and children while claiming that he fights for freedom. He's a monster, Geralt. He's the evil I protect people from. And anyone who helps a monster becomes a similar monster to my mind.
Enough. I get it.
I don't want you to kill him. Even you don't have a hope against his entire force. I've an idea, but I'd rather not go into it now. The squirrels are up to something. Every night their scouts come closer. I suspect they plan to attack the barge moored in the port.
What do you want me to do?
As long as Yorveth remains free, humans, elves, and dwarves will live alongside each other in deep distrust. I've got to learn what the pointy-eared rat is planning.
How am I supposed to get that information?
You underestimate me, Witcher. True, I have my prejudices, but I'm not blinded by them. Take your friend Zoltan, for instance. He contacted Yorveth.
I came and heard you out. Now I've heard enough.
You're refusing to help?
You're vile, Laredo. I hope you and Yorveth face each other someday, and may the best rat win.
You'll regret those words, Witcher. I promise you that. Now get out of my sight.
Ну, мы продолжаем. Я опять крэшнулся, блин, эта хрень. Что тут сверху?
Entry only on the Commandant's express orders. Off you go.
Haven't had this good a time in ages. That's true. You know this one.
Fraps.
Oh, you are fat, dirty, rotten scum. Plough more, plough more. Do that again, and I'll fuck you, mum. Plough them all.
You've had your song. Care for some real...
Я пришел за своими лезвиями.
Don't forget your blade.
Фракт, мусор.
Well, well. How's the Commandant as a host?
It's people like him who might help us.
Or put us in shackles and throw us into the river.
Oh,
he told me they're keeping Scoia'tael prisoners on a barge in the port.
Did he mention if Kieran ep Esnalen, Yorvet's right-hand elf, is among them?
No.
He may know something about the Kingslayer.
Let's pay him a visit.
I tell him, I'm taking your pouch. Or your pouch and your life.
Ну, выбежите из города, а то FPS, блин, сбрасывается до хрени.
What do you want?
To speak with the wounded prisoner.
Very funny. Go on, away with ya.
Commandant Laredo sent me to heal him.
Who are you?
A healer.
Healing elves? That don't sound like a commandant.
Are you questioning orders?
No, of course not. You'll find him below deck.
Shut your traps. Stop bloody moaning down there.
Look, Coffer's dozed off.
They beat him bad. He's got at least a dozen fractures. I'll need your help.
What do I do?
The spell I'm going to use is painful. It could kill him if he thrashes around.
I'll use the Axii sign to calm him.
Perfect.
Wakey, wakey, Coffer. You'll fall asleep forever any day now. Look, Birdie's all wet. Hey, Birdie! You get wet just looking at me.
Get ready, Birdie.
It's no use.
You wish, Horson. I'm no traitor.
He's raving.
Vatgun? Where am I?
In Flotsam, on the prison barge.
The convict's barge? I'm done for.
We're fighting Laredo too, a common goal.
I once made the mistake of trusting Dwan. Never again.
There's a Witcher in Yorvith's unit.
Like every Dwan, he turned out to be a bastard.
What happened?
He betrayed us. He said he had an offer for me. So we met, where roses of remembrance grow. I should have known.
Roses of remembrance?
Yes, some of the last in the world. He thought that I'd betray my elven brother in order to control the unit. I refused, and there was a fight. I've never seen anything like it. No human can move that fast. It was a massacre. I was the first to be hit, thus I survived. I would have bled to death had Laredo's men not found me. Latho will kill Yorvith, and all will be lost. So many dead, so much suffering. All for naught.
Why does the Dwan want Yorvith dead?
He used us from the start. Our hatred. But he no longer needs Yorvith. Sees him as a thorn in his side. I don't know what Letho wants.
Letho? He's the Kingslayer?
Yes.
What does Yorvith want? Why Flotsam?
Go plow yourself.
Only I can warn Yorvith. Tell me.
We're fighting for much more, Witcher. Flotsam is only the beginning. We're no bandits, we fight for freedom. In due time, Yorvith will answer the call, and we'll emerge from the woods, joining the battle.
What battle?
He wasn't specific.
In that case, I'll ask Yorvith himself.
I'd like to see that.
We got what we came for.
What now?
Yorvith.
What if Yorvith already knows?
I've got an old saying all ready for him. My enemy's enemy is my friend.
Warn him, Gwynblade. Yorvith fights, for that is what he does best. He's Enshe, a real one, a free one. Among the last. Fighting makes sense. Now more than ever before. There is still hope.
What are you talking about, Kieran? Hope for what?
For change. For a better tomorrow. I'll not see it. They'll torment me to death on this barge, and I'll go gladly where the apple trees bloom. But you must warn Yorvith.
Yennefer told me that Ciri has departed for good.
Perhaps.
She inhabits another world and is happy there. Before she left this one, she gave us the Isle of Avallac'h, our island. We stopped counting time. People believe that the wraiths of the Wild Hunt are immortal. They race across the heavens, gripping in their bony hands swords, their lightning bolts. They take away mortals, ever expanding their cavalcade of spectral riders. They burned the orchard and the house. In their armored boots, they trampled our island. And they made off with Yennefer. I had to get her back. Return to reality. Return to the Witcher's path.
Geralt, are you all right?
I've been to the Isle of Avallac'h, among the apple trees and the mists. After the massacre in Rivia, Ciri took me there, and Yennefer. The Wraith Riders kidnapped Yen, and I pursued them.
But...
Triss, this is important. I feel like everything's coming together. When the Witchers found me barely alive a half-year ago near Kaer Morhen, I was fleeing the Wraiths of the Hunt. They continued to pursue me, in the outskirts, then in Vizima when I killed the Grand Master. Now I know it was no coincidence.
Kieran mentioned roses of remembrance, growing somewhere near here. Cedric claims likewise. If that's true...
Right now I should be searching the forest for Yorvith, not looking for flowers.
I could restore your memory.
You sure?
Everything seems to indicate that. Whatever's blocking your memory is clearly weakening. I think I could break that barrier with just one petal from a rose of remembrance. Those flowers are truly powerful.
In that case, Yorvith can wait.
Want me to go with you?
I'd love your company.
All right then. Let's go. Cedric mentioned there are some old elven buildings near the cascade in the forest. We should start there.
Lead the way.
Shut your traps. Stop bloody moaning down there.
Look, Coffer's dozed off.
Wakey, wakey, Coffer. You'll fall asleep forever and he'd...
I'm glad you're here.
Написано, что я должен за ней следовать, а она, блин, за мной следует. О, боже мой. Фрапс, я тебя так обожаю в сарказме, блин. Мне пофиг на что. Ну, туда? Пожалуйста, быстрее. О, боже мой.
Shit, you stink.
Oh. Не представляю, что вы, блин, Фрапс. Пусти из это. Да, понятно, туда. Фрапс, ты меня... Фрапс, ты меня так сильно ненавидишь, что ли? А, размечтался. Это тот водопад.
I think we've arrived. The cascade, the menhir. We need to take the path leading upwards.
Gardens in the middle of forests. Those elves really like to complicate things.
Stop whining. It's not far now.
Да блин.
Cedric told me a beautiful legend about this place.
Legends are almost always beautiful, especially elven ones. The reality often leaves a lot to be desired.
Well, Cedric also said the site itself was something wonderful.
О боже мой, Фрапс.
I'll look around.
Alden and Cymoril. Cedric said Cymoril eclipsed even Francesca Findabair with her beauty, and Francesca's reputed to be the world's most beautiful woman.
Cedric drinks too much.
He really has visions, you know. He really has the gift. He could learn to control it if he drank less.
Cedric drinks to get rid of the visions, and that's something I understand perfectly well.
Oh my, lovers. Look there. It's beautiful. I just don't understand it. How did the elves... The one with the scar had so much hatred in him.
Places like this make you realize. There used to be entire elven cities, and the forests were theirs to enjoy, not to hide in. Humans destroyed that, put them in reservations. Yorvith and his kind are taking revenge, though not all elves are like that.
Kieran said there's a lot more at stake.
He has his ideal, a certain vision of the world. But do you think there's room for humans in it?
We're practically one and the same.
Wrong, Triss.
Cymoryl's Rose of Remembrance. Legend has it they wilt unless nourished with blood, and also if they're sold. But give it to someone you love, and it'll live forever.
This one's for you.
Oh, Geralt.
I want you to keep it. If there's any truth to the legend, it shouldn't wilt. Even if you pluck a petal or two.
Thank you.
This is the statue, Curly. Don't mind us. Imagine the corn we'll get. I won't leave the brothel for a month.
6 weeks even.
Where does that woman get the gold for all this? I mean, her and the old man, they're buying a new house. And now these statues for the garden. Must be defraying the treasury. What's a town chancellor do anyway?
They'd be ploughing hard to move.
We'd never shift it in one piece. I know. We'll break off the legs, the heads, remove it in bits.
Break off your own head, clown.
Shut your trap, cunt.
And
kill them!
Not bad for a freak of nature!
Что я взял ее с собой? Не знаю, как мне ее ударить, что из тебя.
Watch out!
Вау. Воу.
Incredible what the N-shape built before human ships ever appeared in the Pontar Delta. Elves possess a sensitivity humans can't ever hope to acquire. We're trapped. Looks like we're stuck. Well, there must be another way out of here. Why are you looking at me that way? Do I have something on my face? What's going on in that head of yours, Witcher?
Nothing. Sorry. We need to find another way out.
Are you all right, Geralt?
Yeah, I'm fine. We should look for that exit. Any Scoia'tael scouts in the area heard the sounds of the fighting. They won't miss that hole we dropped through either.
And here I thought I was the cautious one.
Did you say something?
No. Nothing. Wait, Geralt.
Hmm?
I need time to devise the spell. It could take as much as a few days. What do you plan to do while you wait?
I'm going to meet Yorvith.
Well, don't get yourself killed. That'd be pretty stupid now.
What are you getting at?
You're about to recover your memory, which will give you a whole new perspective on things. We'll learn what happened to Yennefer.
Uh-huh. And you expect me to drop everything and tell Roach, hey, it's been great, but I've got places to go and people to find?
You know, you could. I mean, you don't really owe him anything. I'm just afraid you'll get caught up in something and you won't be able to back out. Yorveth's a sly old elf. He's been fighting humans for a full century at least. This Letho is no common bandit either, and I shudder to think who put him on the warpath. It's a mire, Geralt. Deep and hungry, and it could swallow you whole before you know it.
It possibly already has.
I want you to know that I'm prepared to travel to the end of the world with you to save Yennefer. I owe you that. I owe her that. I'm prepared to drop everything. The trappings of court life, politics, the regicides. I could even live at Kaer Morhen. It's up to you.
Triss.
Let me finish. I can only say this once. If you want to go alone, I'll understand. And I won't try to persuade you otherwise.
I can't know what the future holds. I don't know what else is hidden in my mind. But whatever it is, whatever happens, I don't want to lose you. I'd have to be an utter fool and complete ingrate to let you go.
That's kind. Thank you. Does that mean we're leaving the regicides to Roach and tending to our own matters?
I think so. And I think you're right. I don't owe anyone anything.
I'm glad you've noticed that.
But that doesn't mean I'm willing to sit around doing nothing. You need time anyway, and in that time I'll catch the Kingslayer.
Geralt, please, be careful.
I'll go see Zoltan, and together we'll go find Yorveth. With a little luck, I'll capture the Kingslayer, and then we can go back to living our own lives.
Good. Will you talk to Roach?
I'll think about it.
I'm glad you're here.
A witch's glade. Letho. He comes here to think.
I don't give a go. Dwan.
Calm, Shay. We're not looking for a fight.
Hear that, Hervihin? A few words of Elder, and he thinks he can go.
This is elven land, Dwan, upon which your kind dies.
There's no need to fight. We'll leave your land in peace.
Unbelievable! Spits in your face and claims it's raining.
Shut up, Zagar. Speak, Dwan. Whose are those corpses?
They tried to take the statue. We persuaded them otherwise.
Be that as it may. Why did you come here?
We wanted to see this place. Nothing more.
Nothing worth stealing round here.
Now you've seen it, go. Before I have a change of heart.
You're setting them free, Hervihin.
Go.
Fresh air.
I'm glad you asked me along. That was edifying.
Really? What did you learn?
You know why Eldon and Cymoril resisted all and stayed together?
Why?
Because they're statues. Just statues.
Triss.
О. Что это? Всем спасибо за просмотр. С вами был Мистер Ксит Блазер. И если вам нравится контент, и если, блин, я хочу уничтожить этот фрапс. Задолбал. Ладно, если вам понравилось это видео, и ну и все, что я делаю, тогда поставьте, если хотите, лайк. И взгляните на наши все остальные каналы, на Кирилла канал, на наш совместный канал. И если вам понравятся те, тогда подпишитесь. Всем спасибо за просмотр. С вами был Мистер Ксик, и всем пока.